2, 1. Hi, this is Ken. Welcome back to my channel. Listen, we got some late breaking news. It just came a few minutes ago. It's from the New York Post, and it's from Georgia. If you know by now, that hot story that's going on between uh, Fulton County DA Fani Willis and her lover boy, top Trump prosecutor Nathan Wayne. Well, we just got hot breaking news. Just came off the press. It's so hot, you can have your biscuits set next to it. It'll be warm in no time. Well, let's see what is going on. This is from the New York Post. Megan Payne. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these names wrong. But the title is Georgia Governor Brian Kemp calls Fani Willis accusation deeply troubling and hints at probe. That's right, he said probe. In the past, he had his hands off on Fani Willis, but I guess now he can't keep his hands to himself on this one. No, not sexually. I mean, politically. Mr. Wade is having his hands sexually all over Miss Willis. Well, anyway, we're going to go into the story. The governor of Georgia described accusation of misconduct by the district attorney prosecuting Trump election interference case in the state as deeply troubling to the Post on Friday, and this came out now. A spokesperson for Governor Brian Kemp also indicated Fulton County DA Fani Willis could face a probe by a special commissioner over her alleged impropriety relationship with Nathan Wade, who she appointed as special prosecutor in the case. The allegations are deeply troubling, and the evidence should be presented quickly in order for presiding Judge McAfee to rule and the public to have confidence in this trial moving forward, the governor's office says in a statement to the Post. This guy is also a scumbag because he left his wife with no money. That's right, Wade left his wife with no money. He took the account for himself. It's like they stole a page from Tyler Perry's A Diary of an Angry Black Woman. Well, it's coming to life because this guy is a scumbag. Anyway, the co-prosecutors were first accused of having a clandestine relationship in a motion filed Monday by Michael Rowan, one of Donald Trump's 18 co-defendants in the Willis Racketeering, Influence, and Corruption Organization Act probe, which is RICO. I don't know why they have a RICO in Georgia, but okay. Roman's lawyer, Ashley Merchant, accused Willis and Wade of having violated laws regulating the use of public monies, suffered from irreprehensible conflict of interest, and violated their oath of office under the Georgia Rules of Professional Conduct and should be disqualified from prosecuting this matter. The court filing alleges that Wade paid for lavish vacation with Willis to Florida, Napa Valley, and the Caribbean, 2 cruises, using the legal fees he had paid by the Fulton County DA's office. These claims had not been proven. Kemp last year signed a new bill for statewide prosecuting attorneys, statewide qualification commissioner, PAQC, with the power to investigate complaints against district attorneys, and this is one of these sorrows, and remove them if they had sufficient cause. The law outlined a series of offenses for which a prosecutor can be removed, including misconduct in office. Georgians need to be able to have confidence in this trial, and the Georgia General Assembly laid out a specific process to investigate matters such as this, the governor's office wrote in a statement to the Post. The PAQC has the authority to investigate alleged misconduct by district attorneys and solicitor generals and discipline, remove, or cause the involuntary retirement of these who met the conditions for removal. Kent's spokesperson told the Post, Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene has the right to refer to the matter to the commission because she filed a criminal complaint against Willis earlier this week. In the complaint filed Wednesday, Green, a Republican from Georgia, requests an inquiry into the Fulton County District Attorney regarding her allegation secret boyfriend, Nathan Wade, the prosecutor representing her office in the former president's case. However, the commission terms will not totally begin until July 2024, and only then it will be ready to receive complaints. Wade, or Willis, stayed largely out of the public eye on Friday. Wade briefly appeared in court, but indicated his work would be handled by colleagues. Gee, I wonder why. Now, Harvey Silverglate, a criminal defense and civil liberty lawyer representing former Trump lawyer John Eastman in the RICO matter, said his client and co-defendants no longer felt confidence they are being prosecuted by someone without an axe to grind. It's very difficult when she, Willis, has an intimate relationship with the person in charge of trying the case, he told the Post. He also described the original appointment of Wade to the role of special prosecutor as a shock given his lack of experience. This is a defense lawyer. And also, there was an accusation that he did a lousy job with with helping the inmates at the Fulton County Jail. That's not in the article, but that's another allegation. Not sure they're going to put it into this, but he's a very shady guy. So this is a very difficult case to try, and the fact that this is somebody with no experience is mind-boggling, he said. According to Silverglate, the idea outcome for his client would be for the state attorney general to appoint a special prosecutor to take over the case. So even if they don't dismiss it, they want somebody else to run the case. This should be independent, of course. The independent judgment of the district attorney is called into question, and of course, that's also affected public confidence because it is important not only that the justice be done, but the public sees the justice is done, he added. It throws a gigantic monkey wrench into the whole thing. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I have a cold. I apologize. Whew. Wow. In an argument for the case to be dismissed earlier this week, the attorney for Roman made several accusations about Willis and Wade. Now, the reason why they don't have all the information is because Wade filed this paperwork a day after he was hired to go after Trump. He filed the divorce papers in Cobb County, and then he had it sealed, which is very unusual because divorce cases are not sealed. We don't know why this one was sealed, but we think now we know why. Because now the wife is going after, the ex-wife is going after Fani Willis. Who's a homewrecker. Let's see. Okay, his legal team wrote in the motion that Willis had failed to properly obtain the approval of the Fulton County Commission before hiring Wade as a special prosecutor. But this is another person. Pete Skendelis, I don't know how to say these names, Republican who leads the prosecuting attorney council of Georgia, said the district attorney in the state were not required to seek the authorization of the county commissioner before making such hires, the New York Times reported. Well, maybe they should change that now. Roman's attorney also alleged that Willis had a conflict of interest that broke her oath of office. Furthermore, they accused both Willis and Wade of violating the county's code of laws and rules of professional conduct regarding conflict of interest. Meanwhile, Willis, who sources had told the Post, has been working with Wade since at least 2019, fawned over him and described him as both a personal mentor and meaningful person in an unearthly interview with the South Atlanta magazine from January 2021. Unearthed. Ooh. Well, we don't see anything else, but like I said, the governor of the state of Georgia is looking into this now, and yes, most likely there will be a probe because Taxpayer money has been allocated for other than the prosecution of Trump. In fact, Willis is also accused of taking COVID money from a few years ago that was supposed to be used to relieve some of the backlog of cases in Fulton County, and it still hasn't happened. So apparently, that money, instead of going for the regular cases that people are still locked up in jail, it's going to Loverboy, yes, in the Trump case. So apparently, relieving the situation at Fulton County Jail is not her priority. Something else is her priority, her love light. So, like I said, Wade is a scumbag. We seen that the Dodge papers were secretly filed in Cobbs County in another county, and also he took his ex-wife's bank account and left her with no money. She's married for the guy for 26 years, and this is the thing she gets. She gets, right? And I had somebody criticizing me for criticizing Fani Willis the other day, saying that, oh, you should respect black women and you should think about your mother when you think stuff like that. Well, my mom would never do something stupid like that. And furthermore, nobody has respected the former Miss Wade because she is a victim of all this. An innocent victim, had nothing to do with the Trump case. Her man was hijacked by Fani Willis, and Fannie and Wade left this poor woman with no money. He's using her account, and it keeps withdrawing a lot of money, and it keeps going overdraft. This guy's a scumbag. And we saw him in an early article in a newspaper. He's carrying a loaded gun, which is legal in the state of Georgia. You can open carry in the state without a permit. But I guess he's trying to say to the reporters, back away. I don't want to talk to you. Well, of course not. Hey, you know what? I hope Tyler Perry looks for the copyrights to this, and if it turns out Wade stole his stuff from that movie, I hope Tyler Perry sues the crap out of him too, just like his wife is. So this Outcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. This is getting juicier every time. And by the way, on Tuesday, please ask your radio station in Atlanta to play Secret Lover by Atlantic Star. Yeah, I'm dedicated to the two lovebirds because they're going to need it. Where they're flying to the Fulton County Jail with their own bedbug mattresses. Only they will be sleeping separately. Bye.